Hi. Alright, so I'm totally out of water, and I'm not drinking from the Potomac anymore unless I'm like absolutely desperate, because last time I drank from there and I wasn't feeling good. I didn't record a whole lot, but I drank from there, and then I go up further upstream and I see a power plant, and I couldn't see exactly where they met the water, but it looked like it looked like a ton of stuff was dumping out of there into the river. And that was upstream of where I drank from. So anyway, I felt like crap before, and I thought it was just you know, not enough calories or not enough water, but I think it was, I mean, those things didn't help, but there's pollutants in that water that a Sawyer squeeze filter is not going to take out. And I think that's what I was feeling the last day that I was hiking out here. Do not want to drink out of there. I mean, I even asked a C&O Canal volunteer if I could drink it out of there if I filtered it. He was like, as long as you filter it, you should be fine. So, not the case. I mean, maybe if you have one of those hardcore filters that filter everything out of it, like fuel, chemicals, pesticides, metals, stuff like that. The Sawyer doesn't do any of that. It only does like viruses, bacteria, and then like particles and stuff, sand, dirt, stuff like that. Anyway, a new friend from Facebook messaged me the other day asking if I needed help on the C&O Canal, and I was like, is there any way you could bring water? She was like, sure. So she's gonna meet me up here in like a mile and a half to give me some water. So that issue has been solved for today, and then I'll be in Harpers Ferry this afternoon. If you've seen this little guy, return him. His name is Negan. Like from The Walking Dead. I guess he escaped the prison in Alexandria. Hey, I'm actually relatively close to Alexandria. Not the set in Georgia, but the actual Alexandria, Virginia. Alright, so I just got here. I think I'm a little early, but I'll be meeting Lindsay here. Lindsay Ryan from Facebook, and fill up on water. Looking forward to that. All right, can you tell the people your name?
My name is Elijah.
Cool, and tell people your name?
My name is Adam.
All right, and do you have any message for me on my journey or anything like that?
Be safe.
Be safe, okay, will do. How about you?
Be safe.
All right, I will. How about you, Lindsay?
Carefully.
Thank you for doing this, and be safe.
Look what they gave me. All this stuff. Water, all this food and stuff. Thank you guys. All right, so I am now fully loaded up on water. I just chugged a bunch of water while Lindsay and her kids were here, Elijah and Adam. Super nice kids. They made me some letters too, complete with drawings, which are awesome. I'll show you those in a bit. Lindsay and her two kids Elijah and Adam just brought me water and snacks and toiletries. So thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Wow, you are loud. Holy crap. This guy. Trying to make a video of it. Come on. So this one is from Adam. Thank you, Adam. I love your letter and I love your artwork. Great job. And this is from Elijah. Thank you so much, Elijah. Dear Alex, thank you for serving our country. My Uncle Brady was a veteran too. My grandpa and pop-pop are both veterans too. Be safe on your hike. Your friend, Elijah. Beautiful. Thanks, Elijah. And thank you, Lindsay, for being so kind and generous to come out and help me. I'm gonna be getting to Harpers Ferry pretty soon, in a little over an hour. And I'm gonna be meeting with Randy and Gretchen Devins. And Randy and Gretchen, several years ago, they lost their son to suicide. And he was a veteran as well. So, they've been following me since my 2017 journey on the PCT. I'm gonna meet up with them for the first time ever. That'd be really cool, and I'd like to hear their story because you know, after losing their son, I'm curious to know how they got through it, you know, because I know there's a lot of families out there in similar situations who it may be a really fresh incident and they don't know what to do. So
Across the bridge there.
Really? Oh my God. How you doing?
Oh, good.
Good. Good to meet you.
You too.
Finally.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jefferson Rock. The Appalachian Trail goes up by the St. Peter's Church up there and
Oh, okay.
down the ridge. But yeah, this is a town of at one time somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000.
This way.
With the refugees from the war
Wow.
and everything. It's interesting.
Wow.
The food places are down this way.
Down there. Okay.
Probably only one or two. Pretty nice.
Sweet. Sweet.
Yeah, all the factories are over there to your right. Lewis and Clark took off here.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. This is so cool.
I don't think of it as such a manageable thing.
Good, still a battery life. All right. So I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
First one is, what would you tell someone who is a veteran who is thinking about taking their life?
Oh, keep reaching out. With Ryan, he shut down for a few days, but it was a tough time with him. But he had so many people calling him. Some of his buddies all over were calling him, trying to get in touch with him because he'd been out of touch for a number of days. And I just say, just keep reaching out.
Right.
Yeah, there was so much we didn't know was going on that,
Wow.
just reach.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, what would you say for people who've lost a family member, to suicide? What would you say to them to help get through that?
That's for me. That's love with. Grief is love with nobody to hold on to, kind of thing. It's the best people seem to be the ones who just sit and listen. And,
Right.
Yeah, look for somebody to listen and or just sit with you when you've got your time. Because the further you go, the less often it hits you. But when it does, it's harder. And I've got fantastic family and friends that, that's the big thing is finding somebody that'll sit with you.
Great. Okay. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
You bet.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
You too.
Randy shared another piece of advice for veterans after I shut the camera off. He said, whatever you find that keeps you going, whether it's hiking or whatever else, just keep doing it. It doesn't matter what it is, just keep doing it. As long as it's legal, he specified.
So glad to meet you, man.
You too. Very glad. It's about time.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay your course.
Okay, Randy. Just had dinner with Randy. We had a good time talking. He shared some stories with me about Ryan. That's not him. It's just a random person I waved at. Okay, so he shared some stories about his son Ryan, which are really interesting and just good to hear. Just about him, just what he was like when he was with us. All right, about a mile-ish to go until I get to a campsite. All right, so I'm in my tent, and before I go to bed, I just want to show you something really quick. Randy gave me this earlier. This is his son, Ryan. And as I mentioned earlier, Ryan took his life, and Randy gave me this picture of him, and I'm going to carry it with me the whole way to honor his memory. I'm honored to be able to honor his memory in whatever way I can. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie that's boiling. trail is a little cave. Cave of Wonders. This is pretty cool. Is this a mine? I guess you can camp here. This is awesome. People have, you probably can't see, but there's a little fire ring and some logs to sit on. This is really cool. Alright, so there's a cave that goes back there. I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat, and then I think I'm gonna go explore it a little bit. Okay, so I'm not gonna go far, but I do want to check out this little hole. This is so freaky. Getting a little narrow, but not bad. Oh my god. Okay. Oh man, it gets tight. Alright, if I'm gonna go any further, I have to crawl, but once I get there to the very end, there's nowhere to go. I mean, I guess I could squeeze through that hole actually to the right, but hell no. Alright, so I am now completely out of water, 100%. I just had my last little bit a few minutes ago when I took a break. Not the cave break, I took another break after that. There is a drive-in campground up here. Supposedly, they have water. If they don't, I'm gonna ask people there for water. I'm gonna fill up at least 1.5 liters, just guzzle that much. And I want to take 4 liters with me, maybe more. We'll see. So far, there's no water. Looks just like every other campground. I thought it was going to be like a more developed campground since it's supposed to be a drive-in campground, but not looking like there's any options here, which sucks balls. Okay, so I checked their well pump, and it's totally off, just like the rest of them. It's not a special campground in any way whatsoever. And I was gonna try to get across to one of these houses, but there's no more roads connecting. I kind of figured there would be, and I don't feel like backtracking. If I had to, I would, but it looks like there is another option. In 2.9 miles, I'll be getting to Shepherdstown, and it's a town that will have water. So I'm not like dying of thirst or anything. I can definitely make it like 2.9 miles without dying. So no worries there. It sucks. It's one thing that sucks about this canal. It's like a desert in the winter. Alright, so this is the bridge into Shepherdstown. Pretty big haul just to get some water, I gotta say. Oh well. Yeah, hi. I was wondering, you happen to know of anywhere I could just fill up my water bottles? I've been out of water for the past like 5 miles hiking the C&O Canal. Thank baby Jesus. Mission success, time to go. All right, just got to my campsite. I did 15.11 miles for the day. That includes about at least 1 mile that doesn't count. Or maybe not quite a mile, but anyway, going across the bridge to get water didn't count. But anyway, before I go to bed, listen to this. Woo! Caw-caw! That was really high pitched. Good morning. Got a nice little fresh snowing early today. I think it was around 7 or 8 a.m. But it's a beautiful day. Sun's starting to come out. It got pretty windy earlier, and I'm so glad that died down. Just found these caves. I knew my campsite was near some caves, but I didn't know where exactly. And I guess this is it. Looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna go like hardcore spelunking. I should have camped up there. That would be awesome. I started feeling a hot spot on my left heel, or near my left heel. I just found a couple houses here, and there's a stream right over there. I don't know how much I trust that stream, but it's not the Potomac, so it's definitely better than that. But anyway, I think I'm gonna try to knock on one of these doors here and see if I can get some water. So, wish me luck. I feel very nervous and uncomfortable to do that, by the way. Door-to-door sales is not my forte. Okay.
Probably 8 today. You know, if you want, why don't you come in and get it from the actual sink?
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
come on
great,
in.
great. All right. Let's see what we have here. Oh, this is freaking awesome. Okay. Okay. Nice stream running here. I would trust this as a water source. I would still filter it, but how bad can it be?
This dam was built to solve a problem upriver. When building the canal, they encountered far too much rock alongside the river in a certain area. There was no way they could blast through all that rock to make room for the canal, so they built this dam to raise the water level in that section of the river, so they could tow the boats out of the canal into the river and tow them along the river until entering the canal again further down. That section is called Big Slack Water. I wish I got more footage of it, but I hiked it at night. Alright, so this bad boy is still wet. I just brought it outside to dry. Fortunately, my rain fly is mostly dry, so I just kind of wiped it down a little bit where the sleeping bag was going to go. And I'm just going to let the sun do its job. Should be faster than inside the tent. Look at this gold mine that I just found. Woo! I am so thirsty. I only have like probably a quarter of a liter of water frozen, spread out among 3 bottles. So ready for this. I'm gonna filter it, of course, but shouldn't be polluted. Looks like this is mountain water. So let's hope for the best. I'm drinking it. I was on my way to Williamsport, Maryland to get picked up by the Davises one more time. I was still carrying around episode 3 on my iPad because I couldn't find sufficient internet to upload it before. But there was a McDonald's in town that I was headed to, and they usually have great internet. If you're interested in donating to my fundraiser to support veteran suicide prevention, click the link in the description. 80% of all donations go to Warrior Expeditions, a nonprofit that introduces veterans to the world of long-distance adventuring. And 20% goes to Mission 22, a nonprofit that helps veterans in many different ways. And if you want to help support my hike across America, consider signing up for my Patreon. In return, you'll receive rewards such as early access to videos, access to my adventure journal, photo prints, and more.